South Korea will seek to slash its greenhouse gas emissions by 53 to 61% compared to the levels seen in 2018 by the year 2035. Our political correspondent Ahn Sung-jin has details.
The government and ruling Democratic Party have reached a consensus on South Korea's 2035 greenhouse gas reduction targets. A high-level policy consultation meeting on Sunday was attended by Prime Minister Kim Min-seok, leader of Democratic Party Chung-rae, and Presidential Chief of Staff Kang Hoon-sik. At the meeting, the target for reducing South Korea's greenhouse gas emission under its 2035 nationally determined contribution to the Paris Agreement was set at the 53% to 61% range.
For a sustainable future, reducing national greenhouse gas emissions is a task that can no longer be postponed.
The government had presented two final candidate plans for reducing greenhouse gas emissions last week by either 50 to 60% or 53 to 60%, compared to 2018 levels by 2035, replacing the current target of a 40% reduction by 2030. Through this meeting, the upper limit has been raised by 1 percentage point, a move interpreted as showing the government's stronger commitment to reducing carbon emissions. Civil society groups had called for a 65% reduction, while industry representatives proposed a 48% reduction. The government and ruling party pledged to seek additional support to ease the burden on industries through measures such as the KGX Green Transition Strategy to support Korean companies in transitioning to decarbonized industries and to foster the growth of a greener society. The final target range will be approved by the Presidential Commission on Carbon Neutrality and Green Growth and the Cabinet this week, before submission to the UN next week. Other items on the agenda included tax relief measures aimed at sustaining the recent rise in the Kospi stock index. The initial government proposal was to impose a top tax rate of 35% on dividend income exceeding 300 million won, or around $206,000. However, the ruling party called for lowering the top tax rate to 25% in an effort to strengthen shareholder value and reduce the tax burden for income earned from stock dividends. So the ruling bloc is considering a revised plan. Though the two sides now seem to have settled on a 25% top tax rate, the final rate will be fixed through discussions at the upcoming regular session of the National Assembly. Ahn Sung-jin, Arirang News.